So I want to tell you a quick story about this lady who was at the airport. Her flight was delayed. She's got some extra time on her hands to wait, so she had walked around and looked at some magazines and went to those little airport shops, and she got herself a little bag of cookies. She finally decided to have a seat, and she situates her luggage in her purse, and she eats one of the cookies while she waits. To her surprise, the man sitting right next to her reaches into the bag and he eats a cookie. She couldn't believe that he just reached his hand in and ate a cookie. So just as if to say, those are my cookies, she reaches in and eats another cookie. Well, he reaches in and eats another cookie too, just like it's no big deal. Can you imagine? She was furious. She was so mad, and she's sitting here thinking to herself, she's not saying anything and she doesn't do anything, and she looks over, there's only one cookie left at this time, and before she even gets a chance to grab that last cookie, the man grabs the very last cookie out of the bag, breaks it in half, and gives her half, and he eats the other half. Right about that time, the flight finally arrives, and the man gets up and leaves and gets on the plane. And so the lady gets up and throws away her trash and gets herself situated. Then she gets seated on the plane and gets her belongings put away, and she has brought a really good book to read. So she opens her purse to get the book, and oh my goodness, her bag of cookies is in her purse. She is so embarrassed. She was eating his bag of cookies, and here she was sitting mad at him. The whole time she'd been upset with him, thinking that he was eating her cookies. She thought to herself, he didn't even seem mad at all, and she was actually eating his cookies. In fact, he broke the last one in half and shared it with her and gave her the biggest piece. This is a story about perspective. Sometimes things are not what they appear. Sometimes people are mad and frustrated, and it's not what other people are intending to do to make them mad or frustrated. We always need to be cautious when we are frustrated and mad with someone, because oftentimes we don't completely understand the circumstances.